Hi, I'm John Broom, Public Relations Coordinator for ARMC Ashtabula Regional Medical Center. And I am here with my good friend, Jim Kulko from Great Wave Communications. And they left us alone for a while, so we ran into the kitchen. And we're going to whip up a couple of things really fast. Now, last time Jim was here, he simulated cutting his finger. So no cutting of anything today.
No cutting. You make sure no knives in the kitchen.
Yeah. So we have a couple of recipes we're going to do. Kind of some holiday treats.
That would be
people
great.
May be watching this between the holidays or just after holidays.
I've got a couple of questions for you related to the Thanksgiving holiday, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Let's. Do you want to do one now?
I can do one in later.
Let's do one now.
First one. I asked this on my television show before Thanksgiving holiday. We did a little quiz on the show. One of them was, how many calories does the average American consume on Thanksgiving? Here's your choices. 1,500, 1,700, or 4,500 calories.
In a day or a meal?
In the Thanksgiving meal. When you're done with that day, you've consumed one of those three.
Okay, for the day, I'm going to say 4,500.
You are exactly right. 4,500 calories.
And the only reason I know that is I happen to be looking up a recipe that involves...
On our no-name product.
Yeah, this is a generic one. It has great value to us, but use any generic stuff you want. But I was looking at serving sizes.
Yeah.
And that's what got it in my head, because this serving size is a half a cup of granola cereal.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I just filled the bowl, right? I mean, we're guys. Come on.
Guys, what do you know how we do?
A bowl is one serving. So this is two.
Well, that's
but
not
like
usual.
one of those might be, but that's more than half a cup of a bowl.
Okay.
So that's part of what we want to talk about is healthy eating. You know, we're coming up on the new year. Everybody's looking for diets and exercise and nutrition. So we're thinking, how do we eat healthier?
Okay.
And especially if you've gone to your primary care, you've gotten a bad report. He says, now Jim, you need to kind of watch the midsection.
Wait, I've heard this somewhere before.
Yeah. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Because I've been there too.
I've heard this.
It's like you're in good shape, but
us guys, you know how we are.
Yeah. So we've come up with some healthy energy bites because I don't know.
Oh, that would be cool.
I don't know. Do you like snacking?
Yeah, sometimes. Sure, I do.
Or you're heading out the door real fast.
You're going to grab something
because your show is Sunrise Live,
and it's early in the morning.
Early because it's sunrise, and I would need to do Sunset Live. So think about that, Jim. That's an idea. Anyway, we have something you can grab quick out the door.
That's great.
You can have it for a mid-afternoon snack. It's a little energy boost.
I need to ask you this. As you found out in our previous installment of this, I'm not a chef, cook, or anything near that in the kitchen. Is this going to be easy for most anybody to make?
This was described to me as something that you can make with your kids.
That's me.
So
you can make it with your kids. Let's do this, Dad.
So let's go ahead and dive into this.
Okay.
So we have our recipe.
What are we making?
This is called a Cranberry-Orange Energy Bites.
I should have seen it on the script.
Well, you're not supposed to see that. That's it's for our reference only. Okay. I know you do your show differently here, but over there.
I will follow your lead.
All right, so it's a healthy and festive Thanksgiving treat.
That's
so
nice.
Cut down on that 4,500 calories. Replace something with this. So here's what we need to do. That is 1 cup of rolled oats.
Okay, in this large bowl,
put it in that bowl.
Rolled oats is done.
Yeah. Now go ahead and add in the cranberries right there. These are dried cranberries.
Look at that.
Again, you can buy whatever you want. If you feel like you need the spray of the ocean near you, then you can buy certain kinds, or you can get a great value of these. However you want to do it. So. We're mixing all the dry ingredients first because I get things backwards. No, wait, hang on. We're not done with the dry ingredients.
See, it's not good in the kitchen.
Okay.
What's next?
Next, do you like nutmeg?
I'm sure I do in things, yeah.
Okay, so nutmeg is going to be in that
this
one.
Whole little, now, what does it say how much this is?
Yes, that is a quarter teaspoon.
Quarter teaspoon, I believe that.
Then we need, you like cinnamon?
Oh.
Cinnamon, all right.
It makes me sneeze sometimes, but okay. So.
Now I'm worried.
No.
All right, half a teaspoon. It's half a teaspoon of ground
cinnamon. That was a little bit. Okay.
So, and then I just looked around and realized that we probably put up the salt.
Salt. Do we have salt?
Yeah. Oh, look, salt. Right here, salt.
How many shakes of salt do you want?
This is pinch, so let's do three shakes.
Well, all right, I'll just do that. One?
No, that's
1, 2, 3.
No, do one more.
One more.
There we go.
How's that?
You could leave this out if you want to, if you're watching your salt, or you can use it.
That was a very little bit.
Yeah. Now, we have some other stuff that we could put in. You can actually add any kind of nuts you want in this.
Ooh.
And I was talking with one of our allergy folks, and they said that some people, if you have peanut allergies,
Right.
you may not be allergic to other nuts. So
I've heard
there's
that.
a little bit of a difference. So you can substitute whatever kind of nuts or seeds you want in
If
this.
you'd like to do that, okay.
Yeah. Now, you don't have any allergies, right?
I don't
Nobody
know.
knows.
I'm good.
All right. All right, so go ahead and
Can I
mix
start
that
mixing
up.
this
Yep.
up?
Go ahead and
All
mix that up, and then we're going to get that other larger bowl from back over there.
Oh, okay.
You're doing good. That's
Just
good.
mix it up and get in that all. And now we want the larger of
Yep,
the
get
ones
the
that
larger-
already.
yep, larger
Sorry, I
one
was
there.
trying to make it neat for you.
No, that's
guys.
okay. I appreciate
Now
that.
what am I doing?
So we're going to take this, put that
All the
front and
wet-
center.
wetter
Yeah, we got to do all the
ingredients.
wet stuff. So you mix all your dry stuff. Now you're going to mix
I like
all the wet
that.
stuff. So we have a half a cup of almond butter. That's that stuff.
Of course it is.
Not the
John.
dark brown.
Now all of this goes in?
All of that goes in.
All
Yeah.
right, watch this. Can I
So
make
you
this
can
work?
put cashew butter in this. It's a
Ooh.
little runnier. You could put peanut butter if you wanted. There's any number. They have a pecan butter that's out. Or if you have one of those food processors that does this stuff, you can make your own.
Almond
You take
butter.
so if you want to make your own peanut butter, you take like a whole container of peanuts, throw it in there.
Ooh, make your own.
Make your own. So
that's,
you can do this.
that's almond butter.
That's almond butter.
All right.
Yep, absolutely. And then we're going to need the honey, which is in that. So
Sure.
feel free to use the
Is
same
it okay?
spoon. Yeah, absolutely, because it's all going in the same place.
And I just flopped it all over.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Be
almost.
sure and clean it off before you. Yeah. No.
We're good. It's going in the same container.
Do you do this kind of stuff on your show?
No. Nobody lets me touch kitchen stuff. My wife
I don't
won't let
mean
me in the
kitchen
kitchen.
stuff. I mean, what are the conversations like on your show?
Oh, they're interesting. If depending on the guest, we have a good time.
Who do you have on from ARMC? Usually?
I have Allison,
Mhm.
who is one of my favorite people to come.
She really is. She's just a dear,
Tina
sweet soul.
Stashevsky's on many times.
Yes.
I've had
Love
doctors, nurses, people from different places in the hospital have been on the show. And once in a while, when they've come up short, they send John Broom in to be with me too, and it's always a good visit. We have a good time
We
together.
do have. Sometimes we have too good of a time.
Dude, that's true.
Yeah.
Remember our glasses for the solar eclipse day you were on?
That was good.
Was that a fun day?
We looked like we were in a '90s rock video.
A bad 90s rock
Could
video.
have been Devo. I'm not sure.
We
but
wanted
it-
our MTV.
We did. We did.
All right.
All right. So we need a. Sorry, I got a sidetrack. That is a teaspoon of vanilla.
Ooh, you got to have vanilla.
Yeah. So this has a quarter cup of honey, and that seems to me like it's a lot of honey. So we're going to taste it later and see. Go ahead and
So do
mix,
a little
mix
bit of
all
stirring
that
of
up.
it. Ooh,
Oh
look
wait,
at
I
that.
forgot. Don't
Don't
stir
stir
yet.
yet.
So that orange,
I see.
we
the
are going to zest the orange. Have you ever zested an orange? Oh, you say no?
No.
Oh, no, you have. Okay, so after we first got married, families do the whole.
Not us, him and Jennifer.
Yeah, not us. Yes, but your wife is named Jennifer.
Yes.
My wife is
Oh,
named
tell me
Jennifer,
another fact.
and we have the same anniversary date
And year.
and year.
The whole thing.
Yeah. So
We didn't even know
we
each
sort
other.
of had to be friends at that point,
Really?
but anyway, the media thing really kind of threw us together, and some church stuff threw us
Right,
together, and all of a
right.
sudden we're like, wait a minute, this
This was supposed to happen.
Yeah. So you go to these parties, or they say, hey, we're having a catalog sale on something. It's all these home utensils and
Okay.
things. So we picked this up from one of those, and this is all I ever had for a zester. And it's got this little plastic clip on it, and I thought, you could use
Well,
it.
show me how that one works.
You can use it like this.
You
and
kind
it's-
of rub it across.
yeah,
the
but it
top.
doesn't do really well, or it digs in too far, and you get some of the pith and stuff.
Yeah.
But you can make strips with this, so
Oh,
that's good for
right.
stuff like that. But being guys, we know better tools for things like this. So you use a cheese grater,
Now-
and you just this side,
This side, and I kind of.
no, here.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
And I
or
kind
do it that way, whichever way you want to do it.
You kind of.
Yeah, and rotate you don't want to get any white parts.
No white parts.
Hold it
Just
down a little
keep it
closer
going.
because most of hang
Is
on,
it
hang
flying
on.
around?
Most of it's shooting that way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So that's
Show
why,
me your-
because
how do you do
you're
it?
doing that way. And it's going.
I'm
like
going
that.
dropping it right through.
Yeah, so you do it like that. And I was watching these professional chefs. They do this, and then in their hand they rotate it.
They just-
yeah.
really?
So go ahead and finish up there. I'll let
All
you.
right, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Much better than where we were heading.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And you can see it getting lighter, and doesn't that smell good? Reminds me of model airplane glue when we were kids.
We picked a bad day to stop sniffing.
Yeah, it's you and your movie references. I already went there. Wow.
So how many zesties do you do here?
I do the whole orange. because I really like an orangey
so
flavor.
you do.
If you don't like an orangey flavor, you can cut back on it. Yeah, so however far you want to go. You could do lemon if you wanted to. You could do lime. I think
the choice is yours.
Yeah,
lemon or lime, or
lemon or you can change this recipe up however you want.
All right.
I think a little lime and a little coconut would be good in that.
Coconut would be good. I can agree with that.
Yes, absolutely. You put the lime in the coconut and eat it all up.
Mix it all up.
Mix it all up. That'll work too.
Oh, this looks wonderful right here. No, I can't. I was tempted, but I can't.
I know.
I'm resisting many temptations today, just so you guys know.
So one thing about your show that I like is the guests that you have on, whoever it is, and you have regular guests that come on monthly.
There are about 7 or 8 of those.
Yeah, and then you may have the commissioners.
Mm-hmm.
Who are some other regular guests that you have? That people would know.
I have ARMC is on monthly with me. Yeah. I have the Kingsville Library comes in about monthly. The Conneaut Library folks.
Okay.
Our local Ashtabula Home Safe is pretty much every month.
Oh, that's great. You have some school folks on?
Very often. This is what's funny. Teachers, coaches, players, so the teams come in to talk about their upcoming year or maybe a recent victory. Mm-hmm. I just had state champs from Conneaut that played football. 6th graders won the state championship for Conneaut this year in their football. I had people like that come on the show.
That's great.
A little bit of everybody.
Yeah.
It's kind of an everybody's show. So,
Well, and I get the sense you're kind of the curious type. So you ask questions to learn more information, right? And kind of gather that. And then I think you're good about once you hear it, you summarize it back.
Okay.
So that not only the person can make sure that you heard it right, but that your audience gets the right information.
We enjoy doing that show. It's been on for 18 years total in Conneaut now.
Wow.
So,
and you've been doing it for...
By December is the end of my 10th year every day. I started in December of 15. I can't believe the time is like that. So,
my goodness. No, I wouldn't have thought that at all. I would have thought 7 or 8 years. So
I made it seem like 10 though.
What's side quick?
Yes,
I got a sidetracked again, but let's get back
to
this.
Ingredients.
So, wet ingredients into the dry.
Are we ready to do? Oh, here we go. This is where Jim shines. All right. See? My careful scooping and all over, because I know this has to get mixed. Oh, this is going to be delicious.
You did that so well.
And you'd think I'd been in a kitchen before.
Like, thinking it's still.
I so bad. No, I can't.
Oh, I can't. Let's wait and see. All right. Now you want to. Now you want to.
Now I want to start mixing this. This is getting a little more difficult. I think.
Yes, it is.
Look at it starting to bind and adhere.
Yeah, that's what. You're doing good. Rotate that. Yep, absolutely. You're doing good. Fold.
Come on, fold and bind.
You're doing good. So we talked about this.
That's the name of my country band. Fold and bind.
I don't even know where to go with that.
This is looking. Oh, John.
Look at
it's
that.
starting to come together.
It comes together, see?
Look at
okay. And this is one you said you don't do a lot of cooking.
My wife is she comes from a family of great cooks, and she learned very well, and she does most of our food, yes.
I grew up with a mom that loved to cook and loved to cook for family.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that she necessarily transferred that part of it onto me, but I like... one thing about her is we always kind of made fun of her. Her recipes, she would tell somebody a recipe, but I always tell them, that's mostly what I put in it. Or there's a little extra. Yeah. And so it's like where we had exact measurements on things, she may tell you this is what I think it is, but she was always just pinch of this.
Do you remember growing up, was it good to eat? Good? Did she make
mostly,
good things?
Oh yeah.
Mostly was the first word that came out.
No, we always joke. I went to visit my dad the other day, and he's in his mid-80s.
Okay.
And he said, "What kind of pizza did Mom like to cook?"
Oh.
And both me and my wife said burnt. Because invariably she put it on a pizza stone and she would cook that thing until those pepperonis were crispy bread. They were curling up.
I got it. The curl
coming out of it, but the bottom was almost always overdone and burnt.
So just scrape the top off.
Yeah, we pretty much ate around. This
is kind of starting to bind pretty well.
Okay, good. So give it one more good mix there.
Yeah,
and then,
look at it. It's adhesing. I just made up a new word. The adhesion in this is going very well. Is that a medical term?
You're pretty fancy there, adhesion.
Well, I'm in a hospital setting.
Pat it down a little bit, make it into
like a...
Yeah, there we go. That'll work.
All right.
Scrape that off, or whatever you want to do. Just use your spoon there, and
all right, I can
not your finger. Yeah. At home, you can use your finger to scrape that off. If you're cooking for other people, now it's like I had to make soups for this past weekend for an event that we were actually both at.
Yeah.
And I always sample as I go, and my wife had to remind me, grab a new
Oh, it was
spoon
good
each
soup, by
time.
the way.
Grab a new
Yeah.
spoon every
You
time.
don't want to be the double dipper?
No. Because when I'm at home, it's just the spoon lays there, and you just keep
Sure
savoring
you do.
it. So, all right. So the recipe calls for this mixture to go in the fridge for 15 to 20 minutes minimum.
Do we have time for that, John?
Amazingly, we do. We're not going to talk for 20 minutes, but we have something else we're going to
Okay.
do. And so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the
Put
fridge.
it in the fridge.
No one saw the other bowl that has been sitting in the
No,
fridge for more than
You gave
30 minutes. So we will pull that out. So one of the things that I came across, I was doing some historical research on some stuff, and I was looking for an event we were doing, and I wanted to do something with a fun beverage that wasn't punch.
Okay.
You know, 'cause
everybody does
I
punch.
don't. When I was a little kid, I went to a party and I got sick after the party. And
So-
I blamed the punch, and so I can't drink punch without that little kid memory popping
Yeah,
up.
I see that.
You know how that goes. So they.
Oh
there
no,
was-
I've grown up. But
Oh,
I
you've
understand.
grown- yeah.
I understand.
So-
Don't, the softballs, John.
Yeah.
Don't throw them in there.
No, that was too easy. That was
But I
too
understand
easy.
exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't want to do punch.
Right. So I found out that, back in the old days in the old country, they used to drink a lot of apple cider and things like that. And they also had something called ginger beer, which is not alcoholic, but you make it like root beer, you make it like ginger ale, but it's got more of a ginger flavor, very spicy kind of ginger. Not hot,
Right.
but spicy.
Right.
So I found out that you can make this. It's an apple cider ginger beer mix.
Ooh.
It's non-alcoholic. I suppose if people are so inclined, they could add
That
whatever
sounds
they
like an
wanted to it.
interesting mix.
So
though.
I have a couple of glasses for us here. So first of all, we have to kind of swirl this to get the ginger off the bottom.
I like mine shaken.
No, you do not want to shake this up.
No, because I know where you're going.
Yeah, this is
All right.
stirred, not shaken. So,
So where are we
anyway,
going?
so
What's that now?
this is the apple
That's
cider.
the
I just
apple
brought
cider.
this in a separate container.
Nice.
By the time people see this, probably most of the local
That will ferment.
orchards will have been will have closed already for
Right,
the season,
exactly.
but you can still get it in your local stores.
Absolutely.
So, actually, I'm going to let you open that.
Yeah, after you just shook that around a little bit, is that
swirled,
my penance?
Jim, not.
You're swirling.
Now, this is a unique. Instead of just pop it
Yeah,
off.
what do you do with this
So
one?
you pull it out, then up. So you pull. So you like do this, and then pull the tab back.
So I go out first.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that? Now, kind
No,
of.
pull it back this way. Slide it.
Well, did I do wrong?
No, you're doing fine.
Okay.
Keep it. Look at that.
What's that little psh went out? Is that because of what that's made out of?
Yeah, and the plastic was just
Nice.
So depending on how much apple cider you want versus how much ginger beer you want in this apple cider and ginger beer, I'm gonna let you pour a little bit in there, and then you just mix we can mix our own stuff.
All right, I'll start with a small one.
Okay,
Do you want some?
Yeah, I will.
You gonna join me?
I will. So go ahead and get your ginger beer
Now,
there.
how much of it? Just a little dash? How much do you do with this?
As much as you want to taste. So
Okay.
it will fizz a good bit. You need more than that. You need about the exact same amount of what you just
Okay,
did.
is that about
So
even,
50-50
Steven?
roughly.
All right.
Yeah.
This I've never had this mixture yet.
So I poured a little bit more in mine, but
So apple cider and ginger beer mix, and that's all that goes into this.
That's all that goes in. Now, you want to make it artsy?
What do?
You put a little cinnamon stick in it.
Ooh,
I forgot to bring
That's
one
okay.
today, but you put a little cinnamon stick in it. So
let's
anyway,
try this.
Yep,
All right,
there
we're
we
on
go.
air, and whatever happens, happens.
There's nothing in this to happen. It's just
Oh, that is good.
yeah.
My mix is good for me. Whatever it is, that's good.
And the reason I think that I
That's
like
good.
this, if you think about an Amish apple pie recipe or pumpkin pie recipe, they put ginger in a lot of what they do. So we already have the apple, we have ginger. It's a very holiday, fall, festive kind of punch. So
And we're doing this neat, as they say.
yeah,
Sans ice.
I guess I don't understand.
No,
what
I'm
those
just
terms
sans
are.
ice. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
John doesn't understand any of this.
So you're saying it's not on the rocks,
There you go.
like the show?
Am I
is.
right about that? I don't know. You guys can decide. Here we go.
So
That was good. I've never done that before.
and you can tailor it to whatever size you want to. If you want more ginger beer.
But that was whatever I did was a good mix for me. I could drink that. Very tasty.
Yeah, it's good. So before we turn back to the other stuff, well, let's go ahead and turn back to that really fast.
Right.
So let's say it's been 20 minutes, at least. We pull it out of our fridge.
It's even magically changed.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Magic
So
of television. Now, what am I?
Now-
Okay.
So here's what you do.
Yeah.
We washed our hands before the show. Just set that off to the side over there. Now, what I want you to do is pick up a piece of it and just mold it into a ball about an inch big.
All right. Or it might be a little.
Yeah,
much.
it's a little
All right,
bigger.
is that
It's
okay?
It's
So
okay.
kind of
Yeah.
get it into a ball shape.
Yep. There you go.
All right.
Now it's going to get on your fingers.
Now, do I
It's
put
okay.
it on the?
Yeah, just put it
Okay,
on
we're
the plate.
starting to put it on the plate.
Put it on
All
the
right.
plate. So I'm gonna grab some too.
All right.
You're right.
Make some more?
Yeah.
So
let's
like use
make
this
some more.
product?
Yep,
All right.
Yep.
Ooh, this is kind of the fun part.
Yes, it is. It is very therapeutic for stuff like this.
Very therapeutic. I like that.
Well, that's one thing that I use cooking for. I do a lot of.
Well,
it helps me relax. It helps, even though I can do creative stuff all day with the videos and the writing and all this different
Yeah,
stuff.
but this is a different
Sometimes after
medium.
a stressful day or a stressful week, I just come in and it's like last night. I made up some Chinese food recipes. I used AI. You know, you and I have talked about that several times. I used AI to say, I don't
not a
have
robot."
cabbage. I don't have cabbage. What else could I make? And it gave me a potato zucchini recipe that was absolutely wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah.
What might happen if AI tried to figure me out? Would the machine blow up at some point or other? Can you imagine AI searching?
You're our defense against Skynet. So.
There you go. We can't come down here.
Yeah.
This is kind of cool.
I'm doing this one-handed because I don't want the other hand to be sticky for that.
Well,
So one thing that I did.
they're pretty similar.
I
They're not
like.
too bad.
Yeah, I got to get this off.
I think we've got 2 or 3 more here in this little mix that we're going to be able to make.
All right.
All right, there's
that.
one more. Yeah, thanks.
So one thing I
Only
like
2
doing,
more.
that my wife laughs at me because one of my things I like saying is if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. So I always like to add to a recipe. I always change a recipe up. I never stick with the same recipe. So you could add.
Oh, really?
You could add walnuts to this if
Well,
you
you did,
wanted
yeah.
to.
Oh, you mean after we're done with this part?
Yeah, you can roll. You can.
Oh.
Well, no, you could add it before,
But
in the mix, or you could crush the walnuts. And these are just whole, holes and halves of
Right.
walnuts. So you could crush those, put them in instead of using completely the rolled oats. You could use granola, for example.
well, that's slipping.
So yeah. So I also have some. This is powdered flaxseed and hemp hearts, and this has a lot of omega-3s in it.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to put some of this on the side, and then you can
Kind of
roll.
Roller touch.
Yeah, just roll one of those in. That's a good one to do.
Oh, look, right there.
Yeah, so you
Perfect.
coats it.
Now look at that baby.
Yeah.
That is
It coats it,
fantastic.
so you take it and
Yep.
you just rub that in.
That's a
roll
great
it.
idea to get a
You
little
can-
additional
It's
health in
It's
there.
protein.
Yes.
It's
see that.
omega-3s. Everything's good with it. So let's try one without first.
We're
So
going to try. Ready to eat these?
Yep, they're ready to go.
Oh boy.
So they're
Okay.
a little sticky, but they will dry out a little bit.
All right. Are we ready?
We're ready. Go ahead.
Let's go. A little zest. I'm getting it.
Mm-hmm. That orange flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And then the nut butter.
They're berries.
Mm-hmm.
I like this mix. Sorry. Mm.
No, don't be sorry. That's good.
The same.
Yeah, it's hard to talk and eat.
We'll
at the
make
same
like
time.
Pac-Man here. Very good.
Yeah, so
And I didn't notice, I was thinking for some reason we were going to flatten bars. It says bites. These
Yeah.
are energy bites.
Mhm.
I got it now.
if you've got kids that you're making it for, you can make them smaller.
Right?
They are it's low in calorie. It's healthy. One thing I like about it, it's got honey
That is
in it
good. Yeah.
because for respiratory, honey's good for if you've had coughs or asthma or things like that. Honey actually helps. Not that you don't need medication for asthma, but
That
it's
was
helpful.
very tasty. I don't eat a lot of these energy bars. I think I'm good for now. I'm still
I know I am too.
chewing.
We should have chewed it separate.
These are
times.
so. If I can make these, folks, you can make these at home. And even with, if I did it, it's like him doing it with the kiddos. So you can do this with the kiddos at home and make it work.
What's coming up for your show in 2026? Because you've got just keeping that information flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely. I don't know if there's any major channel other than we've changed channels recently, but we may be going back to our other channel. You never know.
Yeah.
How about $9.99 now? I was on channel 1, but we switched over a couple of weeks ago because we have a whole bunch of new channels we've offered to people, and they took up channel 1 with a different channel.
It all gets on the technical side.
So I go from 1, where I should be, to $9.99, where they know I should be. So that's what's happened to me.
Well, we are. I know we're
What are you
lining
guys
up.
doing?
We're lining up some guests to come on your show. We actually have 2 new primary care providers that are in the area.
Oh, really?
Both of them
That's
are
always
known
good news.
locally. So we have Dr. Zapp.
I have a paper towel.
Yeah, you can wash your hands back there in the sink
Oh,
too.
if you don't mind.
No, go ahead. I'll talk to the crowd.
I'm listening.
So we have Dr. Zapp, who is from the Geneva area. Actually grew up in Geneva. She has come back to Ashtabula County and seeing people at the Ashtabula Family Health Center. And we have a provider family medicine provider primary care provider that used to be in Madison, and he has now come over to Ashtabula Family Health Center. And that's Dr. Bell.
Dr. Bell. I know that guy.
Yeah, we've had ads out about him and everything, so we're excited about that. We have obviously other providers we're looking forward to in the new year, which we'll be able to share information about later on. But I just love this time of year because it's you take a moment, and you know I don't like rushing past Thanksgiving to get to Christmas.
I don't either. I get you.
Already doing that, but just time to be thankful for things. And I know, Thanksgiving's probably past for a lot of people, but the gratitude that you have then can carry over to Christmas.
But what we don't do enough of, any of us, stop and realize, I don't care what condition you're in, how much you have to be grateful for.
Yeah.
We all do.
No, that's true.
All do. And we just don't do it enough.
And the other thing is, something like this, like I said, we can do this with kids. You and I just did this. If we got together on a Saturday for something, we can whip up some of this, put it in the fridge.
On one of those cold, snowy days, you can't get out and do stuff.
Right.
There you go.
Go watch some TV and then just relax and
that was really good. I'm not making that up. I never ate these before. That was really delicious.
But our pediatricians always tell me, cooking food with your kids is a great way to not only spend time with them, but they learn healthy cooking if you get them involved in it. If you just tell them, what do you want? And they go chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese.
We'll fry them up.
We'll do that. But if you have them go to the store, buy the stuff, prepare it with you, cook with you, they learn to cook.
This is how you actually do this?
Yeah.
I get that. Good idea. That's a great idea.
Hey, you said you had another holiday question.
I do. Do you happen to know, John, this is my first question you did very well on. This one, I think I'm going to get you maybe.
Okay.
Do you know what a smoog is? S-M-O-O-G. Smoog.
There was a TV show back in the 70s called The New Schmoo, but I don't know. Schmoo.
A smoog.
Is this one of these?
Yeah, I'll tell you this much. It relates to a turkey.
A smoog relates to a turkey. I know a turducken.
Do you know what a wattle is?
A wattle. Is that the thing that hangs down off the...
On a male turkey, right below the beak, there's something that's called the smoog. Male turkey. Yep, that's a smoog. You learned a new word today. And so did you.
Wow, that is terrific.
We had fun, we eat, we learned things. What else do you want from ARMC? They can't do any more for you, folks. They're wonderful. I love this place.
Well, we love having you as our guest here because you have us as your guest over there. And that's not the only reason we love you, but it's not reciprocal or anything. But let's just say happy holidays.
Let's do
Merry Christmas, Thanksgiving, and kip and all that.
I'm okay. Sorry about that. We're good. That was very delicious.
Glad you got that
in. Very delicious. That was good. Right. That is a good drink mix.
Jim, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me do this. Can I take some of these with me?
You can take some with me.
Those were good.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for being with us.